Well, I hope this works out well. We'll see what happens. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Alicia, and today I'm going to be talking about awkward boy stories. So I figured to start out with this video, I can talk about like my high school like history. Yeah, so I'm a senior in high school. I'm graduating in May, and I have had 4 boyfriends throughout high school. The first one was, I want to say it was from like September to like November-ish, so like it was 2 months. And the second one was from December until like February, and those were both in freshman year. So about 5 months of my life was dedicated to being in a relationship with 2 different guys. Going into my sophomore year, I dated this one guy long distance. We started dating in July, we broke up around December, so that's like July, August, September, October, November, December. So I dated him for 6 months, a long distance, and that was pretty rough, honestly. But it's okay. This guy I dated was this year, was from October until I broke up with him in December. So like roughly, we didn't even hit 2 months. But that's another story for another time. I'm going to tell you guys 2 guy stories from my high school experience that are just really funny to me now. Like looking back at them, they're like interesting, but I don't know, maybe they're not interesting to y'all, but I think that they're funny. So the first story I'm going to tell you guys is the story of my long distance relationship. Let's give him a new name. I'm not gonna say his name on camera. Let's name him Cameron. Okay, yeah, so I met Cameron at a summer camp. It was like a kind of a nerdy summer camp. It was for like career, like finding your career, finding like what is meant for you, like what you should go for, like what interests you pretty much. I don't know, I saw him on the first day of camp. I was like, oh, he's cute. Ooh. But then again, I was like, I had just turned, or not just turned, I was like about to turn 16, and I was like, oh, I'm bad. But I wasn't. I was not, no. Like, dang, I gotta snap that up. Like, I gotta get him. He felt the exact same way about me. He was like, oh, I'm gonna snatch her up. Gotta be bad. Gotta get that. I don't know. We just started talking at camp. We were like, oh, yeah, like, where are you from? And I said where I'm from. And then, you know, we exchanged phone numbers. And we were like, maybe we can hang out, like, later this week during camp. Like, on movie night or something. So, yeah. Skip ahead, we did meet up on movie night. We hung out, we like held hands and all that bad stuff. It was the last day of camp, you know, our closing ceremonies had finished. We were packing up and leaving. Like, our parents were there to pick us up, and we were like, oh, I gotta go, talk, like, see you later, maybe. Met up in a stairwell to say bye, because we didn't like officially say bye to each other yet. So we met up in the stairwell, and he kissed me, and we held, I don't even know how long we like held the kiss for. It felt like forever. But then we got home after we said goodbye. We were like, oh, like, thanks for such a fun week. Like, I really enjoyed it. I'll remember it, like, for the, like, ever. Like, I don't know. And so, yeah, we did that. And he called me that night, like, that we got home. And he was like, hey, I forgot to ask you if you would be my girlfriend. And I was like, okay. We, like, would have FaceTime, like, we FaceTime every day. And then we would have, like, FaceTime dates where, like, we would both go to, like, a Chick-fil-A in our area or a Whataburger or something like that. And, like, we would FaceTime each other while we were there. And, like, we'd order at the same time. And then, like, we'd sit down and we'd FaceTime each other and eat like we were on a date, but we weren't. Actually, looking back, that is so cute. Like, I'm like, dang, Alicia, y'all were cute. Why didn't y'all marry each other? And then I'm like, I don't know. Like, we had plans to, like, visit each other, like, over Christmas break and then, like, over spring break and then during the summer, because we both have our licenses, so, like, we can meet halfway of where we lived. We were just living, like, being cute and stuff. And one day, he called me and he was like, hey, look, this is really hard on me. Like, this is taking a really big toll because, you know, you're my girlfriend. I should be able to see you at least, like, once a week or so. But in reality, I haven't seen you in 6 months. And I was like, okay, I understand. And so we, like, kept talking, though, like, throughout, like, the next, like, couple of months, like, 3 months or so. His girlfriend contacted me and she was like, do not speak to Cameron anymore. Like, this is a problem. You're not allowed to talk to him. So I was just kind of like, okay, that sounds fine. And so, like, I'll randomly, like, text him. Like, I texted him on Christmas. I was like, Merry Christmas. Like, hope you're doing well. And I still don't get responses. I have a feeling that she blocked me on his phone. He has never unblocked me, which is really sad, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I don't know if they're still dating. He doesn't have any social media, which is really weird to me. And so, like, I can't go look on it and be like, oh, are you still dating her? Because I don't know. So yeah. Moving on to the second story. This is actually my first kiss story. Like, my family decided, hey, like, let's go on a cruise. We never done anything like that. Like, probably the biggest trip we've ever taken was to Disney World. My parents wanted, you know, some alone time from us, but, like, still wanted us in the same area. Like, they wanted a getaway, but they wanted us with them, if that makes sense. My brother went with the oldest club, and it was, like, 16 to 18, so he fell in that category. And then I was 14, so I fell into, like, the middle one, so it was, like, 13 to probably 16. 16-year-olds could, like, choose which one they went to. And then my youngest brother went to the younger one, which was, like, 13 and under. We all were doing our own thing. We had our own group of friends that we were hanging out with on the cruise, so, like, I didn't really hang out with my brothers at all. It kind of forced me to get out of my comfort zone and find my own friends. And I did. I found this group of probably, like, 8 friends, and probably about, like, halfway through the cruise, we started pairing off. So, like, I found this guy. I'm gonna name him Ryan. So me and Ryan were paired together. I actually didn't know it at the time, but Ryan was 16 and I was 14. So it was, like, kind of a weird difference, but it was still okay. Like, it was tolerable. We went to go see a movie, and it was, like, date night. Like, you know the movie Date Night? So Ryan was super nervous, like, whenever we were watching the movie, and he was all, like, casually, like, slipping his arm around me and, like, trying to hold my hand and all this really cute stuff. So it was probably about halfway through the movie. There were cruise members that were watching us, making sure that no one was, like, doing inappropriate stuff that shouldn't be happening with children. So we waited until the supervisors kind of, like, walked out of the room for a few seconds, and when that happened, we, like, turned and we looked at each other. Like, we were just, like, we locked eyes and we were like, oh. And so he, like, kissed me, but of course I didn't know how to kiss because this was my first kiss, and I was legit, like, limp lips. Like, I was like, I did not know what to do. I did not know how to kiss. I was like, no. We, like, got closer together, and then, like, throughout the rest of the cruise, we would, like, be super coupley, which was kind of annoying. You know each other for, like, a few days. You need to chill. If I had to make a message to my younger self, it'd be, don't kiss boys you don't know. So that's it for my awkward boy story, and, like, they're both kind of awkward in their own ways, but, like, they're cute at the same time, but still they're kind of awkward. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like this video and leave a comment saying what you want to see next. I know this might be an awkward first video, but hey, I got it over with. I'm gonna edit it, and it won't turn out good. Yeah, subscribe if you like this type of video, and comment if you want me to make another awkward boy story, because believe me, I have so many I can share with you and so many tips I can give boys. So yes, if you like my channel, be sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. Lit.